Hey man, why every week I got to tell you to bring in the intro when we go live? When we go live, you got to just say, bring that intro.
I'm listening to Frankie J, watching my comics. L to the P, breaking down my comics. With Midnight Assassin and David Wesley. My comics gets down. If you won't, come test me. My comics.
A long pause. I got to fix that. I don't know what that's about, but I'm going to get that fixed.
I need the controls one day.
Hey, man.
One day.
Hey, listen. I know you've been playing Peacemaker all day. All right. But let me tell you, you need it if you got a chance after the show. No. Hold on. Let me bring us in right. Let me make sure my. Yeah. So, welcome back, fellow knowledge seekers. This is My Comics Bussin' through your speakers. I am your host, Frankie J. This is the co-host, Midnight Assassin. And we back, man. We back this week with the hotness. With the
new hotness. New hotness.
So I want to get into the news first, man, because if y'all don't know, today on Amazon Prime, let me make this thing rhyme. You know what I'm saying? I caught the first show, but I had to get on here on time. The Boys came out. And let me tell you something. Woo! The first episode.
Oh, man.
BS, son. Listen, the first episode come with it with a couple scenes. You be like, nah, dog. In a comic book? Yes. They on point. They are on point this time. So I might have cut this one short. So I gotta cut. They dropped 3 episodes today.
Oh, they dropped 3?
They dropped 3.
Oh, man, that's my whole night. Bro. I ain't doing nothing else but watching that, bro. Boy, I've been waiting for this for like a long time, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to shed a tear.
Nick Grill, Priscilla be back next week. I'm trying to work out some stuff. Priscilla, she's a blurred and stuff, but she like to hit on the realness too. So, you know, I was talking to her this week, and I asked her what topic she wanted to talk about. And she brought up some pretty serious ones that's not comic book kind of related. So I want to definitely catch those with her. So we might just do like an in all seriousness on this channel. I'm gonna hit up Dave and see how he feel about that. You know, we still in this stuff for a little while to keep it going. But yeah, you know, the DL Hughley and Monique thing, you know, mass shootings, that kind of stuff going on. She wanted to hit on those. We want to kind of keep this lighthearted. So not to say anything else, but yeah, she's here. And plus, she had been under the weather for a little bit, and she was on vacation. So she'll be back next week. All right. I let her know you asked about her. Thought you weren't interested. Thought you didn't like her, man. Thought you weren't interested. Trying to play all coy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Nick Greer? All right. Yeah, but back to the Boys. Man, let me tell y'all.
Boys.
You got to catch it.
The Boys.
Now, let me tell y'all another one. Obi-Wan.
Oh, yeah.
The first episode, you know, I was like, okay, you know, they got Layla going, you know, little Princess Layla in there. She doing her thing. She doing a little bit too much talking for me. Episode 2, this and that. But the 3rd episode, when they bring in Anakin Skywalker as Darth Vader, I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm just gonna leave it at that. Hey, if y'all ain't caught it, you need to catch it. And they got a sister girl in there, right? Which brings us to superhero gossip. All right, so with the superhero gossip of this week, let me switch up these screens at the Midnight Assassin. I want you to check this out. Oh snap! I need to take that back. Let me get that off of there. Yeah. You know, I was trying to hide you. There we go. Nope, that ain't it. That ain't it. So what's going on here? Nick Greer, you been messing with my stuff? Yeah, you been messing with my stuff. Yeah.
On Channel
All right. So let's talk about and look, Nick Greer, you just said something about the Lady Thor online. On a picture I posted and why she getting so much hate. Facts. Why is so much hate going towards the ladies and towards the race? All right. So on Obi-Wan, I'm saying, am I saying that right there?
Yeah, Obi-Wan. Yeah. Obi-Wan is holding me back.
Obi-Wan, Star Wars had to come out and defend Kenobi Reva's actor after racist backlash.
Again, man, they don't stop with this on the Star Wars, bro. Like the Star Wars fans, bro, what's going on?
Look, it's straight hate out here, man, just for some diversity, man. It's got listen. If the shows can't be a reflection of society, maybe you in the wrong society. You know what I'm saying?
You know what? You know, if they show their ass, like it's gonna be a lesson for like history. Just like, you know, just let them do what they want to do. Like history, just report and be like, hey, this is what happens. This is what they're trying to do, and this is how people are reacting.
Right, exactly.
I know it's not everything that's like that, but you got some of the fans that's just like being like, you know, assholes.
Right, exactly. So this show gonna be 45 minutes there. I know I didn't discuss this with you, man, but this show gotta be 45 minutes because I got 2 more episodes of The Boys to catch, and I with the spouse, I gotta watch an episode of All American, and I gotta do all that before 11 o'clock. You want to know why? Because tomorrow, we're gonna be at Awesome Con. Might be filming live in there. Yeah, so we're gonna be at Awesome Con in Washington, DC. You know, I'm gonna take a couple pictures, do a couple videos, and definitely post that up for y'all next week. Might even go live, you know, here and there tomorrow just to let y'all know what's going on. I gotta see how it is, what they letting us do when we get up in there. But other than that, I'm gonna have that video posted by Tuesday to let y'all know how it was. And listen, I ain't going to barbershop to get no shave done. I'm going rough and rugged and raw. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel right now. But anyways, hey, hold on, let me see what he's saying. I'm not really a Thor fan, but I think I like Jane Foster more. Yeah. I'm with that. So we're not gonna get into that subject this week. We'll probably make that into a subject next week and definitely hit on it a little bit harder with a little more things that's going on in the world, because a lot of the comics are a reflection of what's going on in the actual world. And I know let me get Midnight Assassin prep because he's gonna go into his speech mode. Such as the X-Men. A lot of people love the X-Men, but a lot of people don't understand the X-Men are black. So those mutant rights and how much they're hated, this and that was just a reflect. They told Stan Lee that he couldn't write about societal issues, so he took it and changed it and made it into a comic book version. So if you got something to say on it, Midnight Assassin, go ahead and say it. I'm gonna leave it at that.
I mean, they told, like, you know, I mean, he had to make it a way that was palatable for, like, you know, America to see racism at that time, and so, like, you know, he wanted to tell that story, so he came up with the idea of like mutants, and so, like, if you look back at like all the issues they had to deal with as far as like, you know, immigration and all the different things, like everybody getting along with them. Like, it's how if you pay attention, you wonder why people are just like mad at people for having powers, like, you know. But it was his way of like telling that story and using powers to like describe, like, you know, black people. But, you know, he told it in a way that, you know, was palatable for other people to understand. So if you were like paying attention, you could understand he was telling, like, you know, social, like, you know, injustice, you know, in the eyes, like, I say in the eyes, but in a way that, you know, everybody can like understand or relate to. you know, without using, you know, race as a factor, but he used the mutant race.
Right.
And then you see a lot of people like put the similarities, bring up the similarities between like, you know, Professor X and Martin Luther King and Magneto and Malcolm X and stuff. And even with the like, you know, later stories and stuff, like a lot of times you see like, you know, Magneto and how he dealt with like a lot of those like issues, like the violence that he got from like the human society, like, and how he formed the brotherhood of like mutants and stuff, and he became more belligerent in his like tactics, and he wanted to separate the whole, you know, he wanted to separate mutant kind from mankind. And like a lot of that mirrored like, you know, what X tried to do in like real life.
I know he ain't breaking up. You
Oh,
internet right.
Nah,
Your internet right, dog. Yeah, you're breaking up, man. You know, you got that cricket service. You got that roach service.
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that. I'm on the Wi-Fi right now. I got I'm all
anyways, let's get to our, before we get into the main subject, let's get to our sponsor of the day.
Oh, we got sponsor?
Say, bro, I really appreciate you hooking me up with this haircut last minute.
Oh. Hey, what'd you cut off? His nose? That was a big thump. You cut off.
I don't know who that is, man. I cut hair better than that, man. I don't know who that was.
So check this out. We're gonna what up? Sorry. We're gonna get into the big dog stuff. The big dog stuff. Right now, who is the MCU's most powerful character? And for me, hold on, let's get this thing back right. And for me, this was difficult. Did you come up with your list?
It's Deadpool.
Yeah, mine was actually Ned from Spider-Man No Way Home.
It's Deadpool.
And Phil Coulson. They was actually the most powerful ones.
It's Deadpool.
Nah, but on the real,
he can time travel and he can fix whatever he wants with no consequence. Who can time travel?
Hold on, nigga, you ain't seen this before. You ain't. Hold on. We saw this before.
Who else can time travel with no consequences? Nobody can time travel with no consequences. But Deadpool did it.
I recently watched Doctor Strange 2. I don't know how to feel about it. I need to watch again. You're not the only one. As soon as I ain't going back to the movies. I'll wait for it to come out on streaming and watch it from the crib on the comfort of the sofa, the sectional with the surround sound like the movie theater, so I can pause and start as I want to. I'm gonna buy that thing on DVD too, just to watch it, maybe like 4 or 5 times. And yeah, we may come back and just review it. But I'm glad you went and seen it, which brings us to what we're talking about today. Who is the most powerful? MCU's most powerful MCU character.
You think I'm gonna change my answer?
We know you can't stay serious because you like to bring the chaos. I'm trying to keep it real. I gotta give them the knowledge. Okay, so check this out.
Who got the time travel, bro?
Listen, if we
come on, man. Come on. Time travel.
You know what? That's why he get cut out sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to keep it real here, and he want to play. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get it.
Now, anybody trying to play? You trying to hate, bro? You trying to hate? I'm telling you, Deadpool, bro. Deadpool, most powerful, bro. He got time travel. He time travel with no consequence. Come on, man. Who else can do that?
First of all, Deadpool is not in the MCU yet. He's still with Sony.
See,
we're talking about MCU.
He in the MCU,
and he ain't broke no fourth wall. Yeah,
he showed up in Deadpool too. MCU.
Oh my god, here we go. Why must we do this every time you get on here? Let me know when you're ready. I'm gonna set up screen over here.
Maybe I was born with it. Maybe it's Maybelline. That's right.
Okay, well, Are you out there, Charles Hazleton? So far, I'm sure the studio would say Wanda, but I would say Kang the Conqueror. Guess what? I'm gonna disagree with you, Midnight Assassin, and Real Revelation, because I actually wrote down the list here. So hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I got 7, and y'all let me know. I'm gonna slow it down for y'all, right? I ain't gonna talk too fast because I know y'all ain't gonna listen too fast. You might have to listen slow. All right. So of course, Scarlet Witch made it to my list because in Multiverse of Madness, she's a beast, but she's at the bottom of the list. All right, she's the bottom number 7. Then I got Kang. Then I got Dormammu. Then I got Supreme Strange, Infinite Ultron, Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, and the Celestial. However, based on feats, the Celestial don't get no love from me. Arsalan, what's his name? Arsalan, the Celestial that was in there, he don't get no love from me because I don't really see no feats from him. And even if y'all go where they show what the Infinity Stones do and they took out a whole planet, okay, that's one planet. But the people who the characters that I mentioned next, Morbius, really, dog? Yeah. Anyways, the people that show some actual feats in the show, in the MCU, right, are Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. He took out half of the universe. All right, Kang, because he synchronized multiple timelines or multiple multiverses. Infinite Ultron, because this mug bit into a doggone galaxy. Can't forget the Watcher, because the Watcher was fighting him through multiverses. Supreme Strange, because we've seen everything he did, and definitely Scarlet Witch. I didn't see Dormammu or whatever his name do anything. We just know he's powerful based on what he said. We ain't seen him do anything. But based on feats, it's Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, Infinite Ultron, because he had an Infinity Gauntlet, Supreme Strange, Kang, and Scarlet Witch. Let me know if I missed somebody, and Phil Coulson.
All right, so Deadpool, he can like time travel and defeat all of them. Time travel with no consequence. No consequences, bro. Who else can do that? Nobody. It's consequences. Kang, he time travels, consequences. Deadpool, no consequences.
Well, Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet.
Consequences.
Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. Deadpool would never beat.
Consequences, bro.
Deadpool would never beat Thanos.
Consequences. He would.
There is nothing that Deadpool can do to beat Thanos.
He just take
Strange.
He would just take the Infinity Gauntlet.
No, like, even without the Infinity Gauntlet,
Hulk couldn't do nothing.
Deadpool would get beat down by Thanos.
Deadpool's immortal. He would just come back and take the Infinity Gauntlet. He could just do his own. Like, bro, there's nothing Thanos could do.
See what I got to deal with, y'all. See what I got to deal with. Let me know what y'all thoughts are in the comment section, and we'll let him talk. All right, go ahead and speak your mind.
So yeah, Deadpool, bro, he'll come out, Infinity Gauntlet. He can take that. You know what I'm saying? He's immortal. He can do whatever he wanted, bro. If it don't even work, he'll time travel. No consequences. Nobody can time travel like Deadpool. No consequences.
Deadpool is not an MCU. I'm not gonna entertain it.
Because you a hater.
Yo, I'm pulling up on you. Put some respect on my name.
You already know what it is.
Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on the MCU's name, player.
Deadpool. When he walked to the mansion, open that door. Who was in there? X-Men. Waiting.
Deadpool DP was only immortal because of Thanos, but not in the MCU. In the comic books, we're only talking about the MCU right now. Deadpool could rewrite Thanos because he can break the fourth wall.
Boom. Boom.
Okay. Since y'all want to go there,
there's so many things Deadpool could do.
since
Bro,
y'all want to
ain't
go
nobody
there,
powerful
if
as
we using Deadpool from the comics,
ain't
then
nobody powerful as Deadpool, bro.
I got 2 people that can take him out. Actually, I got 3 people that can take Deadpool out.
Who?
Number 1 is Squirrel Girl.
She can't
All
time
right.
travel. No consequence,
Number
bro.
2 is She-Hulk because she does fourth wall talking.
But she can't time travel with no consequence, bro.
And actually, I got a couple that can take out
Deadpool be
that.
mortal,
We
bro.
got Franklin Richards. We got my girl Miranda.
Maybe Franklin Richards.
Anyways.
Yeah, maybe. Nah, I'm gonna just be like,
Oh yeah, Deadpool could just take out Thanos' writers.
boom.
He can't take out Miranda because Miranda is continuity.
Richards writer. Boom.
Oh my God. I don't even know why I talk to y'all.
I don't even
All right,
know.
so what y'all think? Who y'all think the most powerful MCU character is right now before Thor and Love and Thunder come out? Let me know. Let me know. I ain't entertaining no Gwenpool. I ain't entertaining no Deadpool. I ain't entertaining no Morbius.
Here we go Bishop.
No.
Then we go Lobo. Then Silver Surfer.
I need to have a drink. That's wrong. Don't make me drink. I'm gonna make a drink because
Yo,
right
bro,
now
I just want you to know, man. AA's for quitters.
I can't deal with this.
That's why I got this fort.
All right, we're gonna come back to this while y'all thinking about it. All right, we're gonna come back to this, and since we're at the 20-minute mark, and we're gonna end this thing at the 45-minute mark.
I thought about it. It's Deadpool.
Anyways, all right, let's go to yeah, after the commercial, we're gonna come back and discuss it based on what your comments are right now. Let's do this cosplay of the week.
My fatality, loving my comics like me, so she's listening to Frankie J, watching my comics.
Hey, it's Twilight Assassin. I'm the future version of Midnight Assassin, and I'm here to bring you your cosplay of the week. And here is this week's winner. And here are my picks for next week's choices. Hope you enjoy it, because Frankie J, you don't know how to pick no cosplay. He ain't got no eye for that cosplay. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Hey, don't be afraid to vote for the one that you think is the best. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be back next week to show you who the winner is. Holla at your boy, Twilight Assassin, the future version of Midnight Assassin.
You know what? I still look good in the future, even when I turn into Twilight Assassin. So you know what? Yeah.
Oh God! Oh God!
Twilight Assassin. Okay. Twilight Assassin. Okay. All right.
Listen, when he came to me and said he wanted to host cosplay of the week, I was like, he's like, yeah, I'm a variant of Midnight Assassin.
No,
I
time
don't know
travel.
that gonna fly.
No consequences. Like Deadpool, I time travel with no consequences. And I was like, yo, I'm not Twilight Assassin, and I'm here to host it. That's what I did. I time traveled.
Look, that was your variant. Oh God, that's hilarious. Hey, so that's gonna be loaded up later on tonight. And Nick Greer, I'm about to do a Nick Greer. Listen, guys.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. Ain't nobody gonna tell me. I done did all the shows. I done did the shows already.
I'm gonna make my videos how I want to make them, and that's final. Got it? I'm gonna watch these shows later on the night. Y'all feel me?
Would come up to me and tell me how to run my show.
Oh, right. All right. So, like I said, I'm gonna load that one up either tonight or first thing in the morning before we get on the road to Awesome Con. And then we'll go from there.
Why does Valkyrie look almost just like Valkyrie, bro?
I know Zelda looks hella good, but I had to take a double look on Valkyrie.
Yeah,
I thought that was the actual
Yeah, I was like, are you using like real pictures of people? I'm like, why are you doing that? And I was like, oh, this is a cosplay. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but that Twilight Assassin was dead on. We should have used that as a cosplay.
Yep. I just want you to know I hate you. Do you know that? Just, like, write it on a piece of paper. Like post it above your bed, like read that in the morning. Every morning you need to wake up, read that.
I should have been like, but when he came to me, I was like, oh hell yeah, you could host anytime, man. Come on by. Shoot.
At least I know I can time travel in the future.
But now, hold on, where we at now? This week, the real revelation, right? He hit me up with a conversation he was having with his kids. They was having a conversation about who would actually. Well, let's watch the video first. All right, so let's check it out.
In a race from New York to California, who would get there first? Speed or teleportation? In a race from New York to California, who would get there first?
One more.
Speed or teleportation?
All right. So in a race from California, what was it? From New York to California, who would get there first, Flash or Nightcrawler?
Well, Nightcrawler can't get there because if he can't see where he's going.
Well, if he got a picture, he could, but
nah, he can't do it. No, he got to see where he's going. Like he's not that powerful. He can't teleport. Like if he don't know where he's going. So
right,
you would have to keep teleporting over and over and over. By the time he's like teleported like 3 times, Flash is already gonna be there.
Right. So
and he's gonna still be it's gonna take him.
And like, Nightcrawler can only go so many miles. So I know I changed it from west of US to Germany to New York to California because I figured that would be a little more easier because you're running on water with Flash and then Nightcrawler got to teleport. But to be honest with you, what I wrote before the show was I thought that this was a bad matchup. It's because Flash more or less is technically considered a god of speed, while Nightcrawler is the lower echelon of teleport. He's not a god of teleportation.
He actually
in his own right.
He actually sucks at teleporting. He can only teleport to what he can see. Like he can't like do anything, phenomenal as far as like, go through a portal or something to some unknown place. Like he can only go so far and so many times. And then he's just like out of gas and stuff. So he probably wouldn't even make it like a mile. Whereas like Flash could go miles in like a second. Oh yeah, you gonna pull the book out. We'll pull the book out.
Yeah, let's go ahead and keep going. I'm gonna look this up. And
all right, so
honestly, while Nightcrawler is a popular character, that is a bad matchup. That's like the matchup between Wolverine and the Hulk or Wolverine and Superman. Even though Wolverine is well known, in his own right, he's a powerful mutant. And he's not even really a powerful mutant. He's just more powerful than the average human being. He's down there low tier. That's not a good matchup with Wolverine versus a Superman or Wolverine versus Martian Manhunter, Wolverine versus Wonder Woman. While we want him to win, No, that's not a good matchup. We need to find a better teleporter to go against Flash. Somebody like what is his name? Gateway, and then Gateway got a nephew. I can't think of his regular name. It's Eden Feces as his he can Gateway's nephew can teleport across universes and galaxies.
What's his name again?
I had to look the video up. I got it somewhere.
I thought you said eating feces.
It was Eden Feces is the name. I can't remember what his character name is. Hold on, let me see if Charles Hazelnut. I made a video about him.
Like eating doo-doo?
I basically said Germany to my kids because I knew they would mention how North Carolina, he was able to see where he's going to. I got you. Nick Greer, how is Flash the god of speed, but we have the Godspeed Flash? We must break it down for you in a different video. Or you can do an evolution of Flash. So it's depending on what you're reading, but Godspeed is the future version of Flash that turned bad.
Like Savitar.
Right. And then Godspeed, just because it's God, my bad, I said Salvatore. Thanks for correcting me on that and not being an asshole. Godspeed is not the god of speed. He just calls himself the god of speed. We know the actual god of speed is Wally West. He's the fastest Flash, period. All right. What you got to add on to that there, Midnight Assassin? While I'm looking this up. What's up with this service you got over there? See, I hate when you do that. Will you say something about being an a-hole?
Man, this thing's like jumping around.
Yeah, I know, because you got that
connection.
Cricket service.
Waiting on cricket, man.
Hold on, I'm almost. Man, Nightcrawler, man. Hold on. I passed the ends like 30 times. Listen.
We'll go ahead and talk about Deadpool, like, you know, how he's like the strongest and most powerful.
Man, can you stay on top?
With no consequence.
Can you stay on top?
Block yourself out? Can you block yourself out? And then, so make my, yeah, there we go. All right, so yeah, Deadpool, you know what I'm saying? He's like time travel, no consequence. Who do you know can time travel, no consequence, man? Everybody got time travel consequence. Everybody be like, oh, butterfly effect. If I go do this, and this.
Anyways, Nightcrawler is a mutant with the ability to teleport himself, the clothes he's wearing within limits. So Nightcrawler can only teleport within limits. He teleports by displacing himself into another dimension, traveling through it, and then returning to his own dimension. When he disappears and teleports, Nightcrawler leaves behind a smoke stench, blah, blah. The longer the distance over which Nightcrawler teleports himself, the harder and more exhausting it is. As Midnight Assassin so affectionately said earlier.
Eloquent.
My oldest son wanted to nitpick, so Wally West Flash. I mean, between Nightcrawler and Flash, I think I sent you an answer on Facebook, but I have to think about it a little bit more. Flash got this all the way. If it's against Nightcrawler, that's the problem. So Montefisto, he's a teleporter and he uses it, which is Nightcrawler's daddy. Gateway, Lockjaw, the dog from the Inhumans. And I actually don't know how Lockjaw's powers work. I'm looking for the video right now. This guy who I did the video on. Hold on.
You know who else teleports into another dimension? Obito Uchiha. Yeah, he does that. I just realized. You said,
and then you got Magic. Magic, she teleports. She goes into like a hell dimension. I mean, so with that being said, it's just we got to get a stronger teleporter to match Flash's speed. So in other words, Nightcrawler's a low tier teleporter. So next show we'll come back, do a little bit of homework, and come back with, well, I'm just gonna post it on TikTok once I find it, a high tier teleporter versus the Flash, because then you can actually see, oh, it's the writer. Because with Nightcrawler, some people say, oh, you got to think, and then Flash will already be there. Well, technically, right? Flash can take off and be ahead of the teleporter by a second. The teleporter thinks about where they want to go, or somebody's, was it omnibus? What's the word I'm looking for? Omnipotent. Where they're everywhere at the same time. I mean, that's who you want to put them on. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely not doing Barry Allen Evolution, but I did do Wally West Flash Evolution. I plan on doing Bart Allen Flash Evolution. Not bad. We want to see that. I'm looking for the video right now of this guy I'm thinking of. He's underrated. It's underwritten black characters. And seeing where that's at right now. Midnight Assassin. We need you to do some commentary or something. And while I'm looking for this.
All right, so we back to Deadpool and how amazing Deadpool is, and you know what I'm saying? Like, dude could time travel, no consequence. Now think about that. Time travel, no consequence. Everybody else time travel, they got consequences. Like they always mess up with something. Like the Flash makes a whole flashpoint, ruins the timeline and stuff. Everybody suffers and stuff. Deadpool, time travel, no consequences, saves lives. Flash, he time travels. You know, he's like a bad guy. He causes more destruction than most bad guys do. But Deadpool,
All black like T'Challa. If you want static, I'm like sinking Dr. Voodoo, combining genetic magic, causing storms on.
Welcome back, fellow knowledge seekers. It is My Comics, busting through your speakers. I'm your host, Frankie J, and this is where we do things called Comics Night and Manifold. Manifold is Gateway's nephew. Why am I getting a feeling there's a Deadpool in? The link to his channel are right. So while this is playing, I think Manifold will probably be the better pick, or powerful teleporters. And I know you're probably thinking about Nightcrawler, Nope, Azazel, maybe Blink, Magic, Cloak, and Lockjaw, but there's another that I would have to say is possibly the most underrated, underwritten, and underestimated superhero out there. He is known as Manifold, whose real name is Eden Fecy. Hopefully I said that right. Hey, assistant, say it for me. Thank you. He hails from Marvel Comics, and his first appearance was in Secret Warriors #4, July 2009, created by Brian Michael Bendis. All right, so with Eden Fecy, which is Manifold, he can teleport across galaxies. So something else that somebody else pointed out too for our real revelation, you got to kind of bend the rules to help you win your argument. And I think you was on a roll there. And trust me, I live with some very manipulative people when we play games. I'm gonna talk about that a little bit later. But like Flash can't go to the moon. Flash can't go to Saturn. You know, so people say, oh, he can travel back in time, but he can only travel back in time on Earth. You know what I'm saying? He can't do anything else. So I would use Manifold as a teleporter and say this teleporter can beat him out because he can travel back and forth through the galaxy. Flash can't. Another person who technically teleports, and I keep forgetting about him, which is Silver Surfer.
Oh yeah.
I would use Silver Surfer, Manifold, and I'm trying to think of another person that's famous, but Silver Surfer versus Flash, you can say speed or you can say Silver Surfer can teleport.
He can teleport.
And then go there.
He can teleport longer distance than the Flash can get, like planet to planet.
Did he say eating feces? Come on, Nick.
Oh, you said see, finally somebody heard me, bro. Like you said, eating feces, bro. Like he's eating doo doo.
Look, his room with a gun pointing slightly off the screen. Oh God. Yeah. So Silver Surfer. So here's the thing with Flash and Superman and the Hulk. I'm gonna give some examples. Hopefully this works for y'all. Flash is known for no. I'm gonna give Galactus versus Flash. Flash is known for super speed. That's his superpower. That's what we write about. But Galactus travels through space. All right. And when I say travels through space, that means he's always moving at super speeds. He doesn't do anything less than super speed. He's traveling from galaxy to galaxy. We're talking about Galactus. All right. Yeah, I got Cloak and Dagger. So I think I made a post to these guys one time that Galactus regular movements is super speed, while Barry, Flash, and Waller, they actually are applying themselves. Like, I don't think Galactus can move slow because his regular movements is above human intelligence. So I mean, when we started comparing these people, Nightcrawler, that's not on thing. Wolverine taking out a platoon of soldiers. Oh, he's got superhuman speed. No, he's just faster than the average human, kind of like Captain America. It's like Ip Man taking out a platoon of soldiers. Fist of is it Fist of Fury? Fist of North Star?
Oh, yeah.
Fist of Legend, Fist of North Star, all those guys, we've watched them take out people in droves and say that was fast. But anyways, back to my point with Galactus. Galactus' natural movements are super speed. I mean, they're not even super speed. They're faster than the speed of light. Like we don't see what he's doing, but they slow it down in the comic books and the movies so we can understand it. So some people will argue and say, well, in the comic books, we got pictures of showing how Flash fights people or he blitzes people at super speed. Superman's blitz people at super speed. Okay, cool. If we use that right there, then right now on screen, the fastest person is Quicksilver. Bottom line, because the way that they filmed him and what he did, Quicksilver.
Oh,
Sony Quicksilver, yes.
Not MCU Quicksilver.
Because of everything that he did in that X-Men movie, everything that he did was faster than the speed of light. And guess what? When he goes faster than the speed of light, nothing don't get wonky like the Flash does in
CW.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. Because in Zack Snyder's Justice League, that's what we got, where Flash had to go back and actually change the timeline so the Justice League would win. And that's something else I wanted to point out too, that Fox Quicksilver, thanks. That's something else I wanted to go back and bring up with the Justice League Zack Snyder version. So technically, the Justice League lost, and Flash went back in time and changed the timeline so they would win. And that's the same. So technically, at the end of Zack Snyder's Justice League, for a split second, when we seen Flash line up and change stuff, that was essentially the breaking point when Thanos did snap and snapped everybody away. And then in Endgame, they went back in time and changed went back in time and got the Infinity Stones so they can beat Thanos in this century. So I don't know. Y'all let me know if I'm just talking crazy, if any of this makes sense. But
Yeah.
technically,
Deadpool would have just like done it with no consequence.
and then, look, same thing with Deadpool. Another time traveling movie where they had to go back before because they had already got beat. And I think it was Comics Explain who said it and kind of opened my eyes to it. That when writers do that, is because writers have written themselves into a wall, and they got to find a way to write themselves out. Because with Darkseid and Thanos in these shows were so powerful that the team could not beat them. They made them so powerful, so they had to figure out a way that the team could actually beat them. And the only way they could do that was going back into time and grabbing some stones and coming back forward and taking them out. And I mean, and again, the unpopular opinion, the unpopular plan doesn't get any play in the shows because people can't handle the stuff right now, which brings me to The Boys. Remind me to talk about The Boys just a little bit more. Remember when War Machine said, why don't we just grab the stones, go back in time and do baby Thanos and just remember that? He was like, people ain't ready to see that. But now let that shit happen on The Boys. The Boys.
No, The Boys is like everybody's Deadpool, bro. Like Deadpool would do that.
Right, and Deadpool, you correct. Deadpool, The Boys, Invincible, those shows would do that kind of stuff. But we, over here in Marvel, Disney is like, nah, that's a little bit too much, man. Let's find another way. Didn't he do that in both versions?
Huh?
Did the Flash go back in time in the regular Justice League? I'm gonna watch that again tonight just to make sure. But I know in that Zack Snyder version, that's stuck in the head. Yeah, he did.
Did he?
Yeah, that was supposed to explain how he learned how to go back to warn Bruce Wayne about Lois. Okay, I get you right. And Zack Snyder explored it a little bit more.
So now we're gonna see the Flashpoint movie and see how that turns out.
Baby Thanos is evil anyway. No, actually, I don't think
he wasn't.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was like you, Nick Greer, until he really found out about the world. In fact, I'm Thanos right now, but I ain't gonna take out half the galaxy. If I got some Infinity Gauntlets, I got some other ideas I would do. I would just do some. I would go back and change the course of history on some things. Only on Earth. That's all I'm concerned with. Right here on Earth.
What if other planets need help? We gotta help them too.
Well, I'll find them a savior and then help them out. You know what I'm saying?
Captain Carter.
You know, anyways,
I like that shirt, bro. I
know you do because you like her. Let's go get a word from sponsor.
Yeah,
which one should I play?
My gym partner didn't show up today, so I'm in here pumping myself up with the first sergeant of fitness watching me.
Listen, man. Listen, man. I see you be talking trash. Hold on. Didn't he kill his mom as a child? Hold on. Did we establish that in the MCU, or are we just going off of comic book stuff? Here's the thing.
I was thinking of Galactus. Galactus wasn't evil when he was a kid, or before he became Galactus. Actually, I don't know about Thanos.
Yeah, but look. Evil, a lot of evil right now is based on perception. And I'm gonna give you a couple examples and to break it down. The comic book called The Antagonist. And if I'm at Awesome Con tomorrow and I'm able to get it, I'm getting that comic book because I ain't been able to order on comic. We're talking about Thanos when he in the comic books. We're not talking about Thanos in the MCU. We didn't truly get a backstory on Thanos in the MCU. Because if that was the case, Thanos killed his mother while he was younger. What do you call somebody who sells weapons of mass destruction to the highest bidder?
Tony Stark.
What do you call the man that has billions, but then he goes around beating up people? You know what I'm saying? Instead of helping them out and rehabilitating them.
Batman.
And what do you call somebody who conquers all the 9 realms? Maybe some of those realms didn't want to be conquered.
Odin. And Hela.
And then we'll go back. Is it Sony? We'll go back to, you know, Mug sent he sent his person to the planet to let them know that somebody's coming to devour your planet. You know what I'm saying? Silver Surfer, Galactus, and the Fantastic Four. Galactus is doing what Galactus does. The nature of who he is, or who this being is he consumes planets. He don't care if the planet is inhabited or not. That's only us that's worried about the inhabitants of the planet. That's like if you mess around with a lion and the lion slap the shit out of you, you can't be mad at the lion, because that's what lions do. You can't be mad at a snake if they bite you, because that's what snakes do. All right. Anyways.
No, I think he's right, man. Looks like Thanos has always been bad.
Even in the MCU, his background?
Oh, well, I'm looking at the said the MCU 30 times. Well, you gotta say it 31 times. That's the magic number.
Well, and we don't. So do we know Thanos killed his mama for real? Or he killed her while she was having birth? What did it say?
I didn't see that part, but it says it appears a young version of Thanos is solely focused on getting his hands bloody and join the multiverse masters of evil to kill as many heroes as possible. So yeah.
Well, I can't argue that. In the comic books, yes, Thanos is evil, but the version that they kind of presented,
they talking about young Thanos, like
right? The version they presented in the MCU, he had a thought process, and again, Thanos is the cosmic equivalent of Magneto.
Except for when he was rolling with T'Challa, then he was good,
right? Because T'Challa said make more resources instead of taking out half the universe. So that was always. Again, that's a variant. We got the bad variant of Thanos in Infinity War and Endgame. Now that we have the whole variant thing going on, infinite universes on infinite universes, there could be 50 million good Thanoses. And then there could be 50 million bad Captain Americas. And again, Civil War. I posed the question again. Who was you with? Team Tony or Team Captain America?
Who you with?
And guess what? People are torn between that because they're like, like, you know, heroes need to be regulated. They need to be doing this, you know, it's collateral damage, this and that. And then on the other side, you know, Captain America's like, well, listen, what if we need to save somebody? And they say, no, we can't go over there because of whatever laws are in place, and then millions of people still die. I mean, that's kind of like, let's take it to DC. We'll do a DC Marvel crossover just for the hell of it. Just for the hell of it. Let's just say that the Joker has some kind of immunity, all right? And he decided to take out 1 million people based on laws in place. Captain America and the Avengers could not go and touch the Joker because he has immunity. Those are laws that are in place right now when we're dealing with drug dealers, kingpins, and all kinds of high collateral people.
Yo, I'm on season 4 Ozarks, bro.
Star Panther. His name was Star Panther. I didn't know that. She wanted to kill him because of how he. Oh, thank you, Real Revelation. She wanted to kill Thanos because of how he looked. Some people just get born into the worst of families. Yeah, I took her out too. So is Thanos technically evil? Thank you. See, you always need the full history of it. That's why I like you. You know, these Geminis is off the chain, son. These Geminis be coming through, bruh. Know what I'm saying? Geminis in the house.
What's Chris Rock say? He said, Gemini, you're gonna die twice.
But look, hold on. So with that being said, while everybody keeps saying that Thanos is evil, when he came out the womb, his mama wanted to kill him, and he was like, nah, man, you know, you trying to kill him, I gotta kill you first. So, I mean, is he really evil? Got to know the full story. And that's what I like about the comic book world, because if you take a comic book and really break it down and analyze it, you will get a lot of points of view from it that make you really think.
It's like his mom was evil and so was he.
Oh, both of them was evil because they wanted to kill him. He just look, Thanos just got a bad deal from the beginning, but was he really a bad guy? I mean, from Earth's point of view, maybe, but I mean, some people see the rain as evil, but the rain's necessary for growth on Earth along with the sun. A lot of people don't want the sunshine.
If it's acid rain, it's evil.
No, you know, some people see darkness as evil.
No, acid rain, man, it destroys, bro. You can't. Nah.
Some people see darkness as evil. Midnight Assassin, evil.
No,
Your whole name is evil. Midnight Assassin.
What's that last part?
Your whole name is evil. Midnight Assassin. Oh, now you want to feel on somebody.
What's that last part?
Look like
right.
It's saying QH exclamation mark with a backward 7. Interesting. Anyways, man, we went ahead and we talked and kept the show going for a whole hour, Nick Greer, just for you. So we're gonna get ready to close the show out. Or was he just a named young man that a woman death seduce him to commit monstrosities? Let's put this back up. Again, death is the opposite of life. For us living humans, life is everything. We don't see anything after life. So is death evil?
Hell yeah.
No. That's what death do.
Man, people trying to live, man. Get out of here.
I'm saying the nature of death. So
true. Deadpool, immortal. He ain't trying to deal with death. He ain't trying to go that route. Immortal.
I mean, even you praising Deadpool. That's just crazy. You praising an assassin.
But you know what?
You praising a killer.
He's immortal, bro. I see what you're saying.
Anyways, man. Hold on. Told you you can wait until later. What? Thank you, Nick. I will. Your advice was well taken, and we're gonna get ready to close out this show because I'm going to watch part 2 of The Boys, American, All American. P Valley is back on. Chuckalisa, baby, Chuckalisa. Y'all gotta catch P Valley. Death has always presented herself to Thanos as a woman he should desire. And again, death is not evil. In fact, I'll give you another example. what is his name? What is his name? New the death for the new guys. It's not Black Racer. Speed. It's not Speed Racer. Not Death Racer. What is his name?
Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go Speed Racer. Go.
See, death is neither good or evil, but necessary because we can't live forever. So you needed somebody to govern over death.
Point, bro. That sounds like a stop point. That sounds
Okay.
like you know what I'm saying? Because
Hela should stay with Hela. She is the goddess of death after all. All right, hold on. Let me. Hey
Bro,
man, go
we
ahead.
can live forever. We can live forever. Forever.
With that being said, y'all. With that
Forever.
being said, let's kick this guy off.
Listening to Frankie J, watching my comics.